Good morning, everyone. Today, we'll be starting with the very first chapter in English, the portrait of a lady, right? Means the main protagonist in the story is a lady. Now, this chapter is about a beautiful bond between a grandmother and a grandson and how their relationship changes over a period of time, how their relationship, you can say, takes different turns, or there are different phases in their relationship, and this story depicts those phases in their relationship. The chapter, The Portrait of a Lady, is the story of the author and his grandmother. The grandmother was an old woman with a wrinkled face. The author had always seen her like this for the past 20 years. She appeared to be so old that he could not imagine her being young and pretty. Someone who had a husband. She was short, fat, and slightly bent. The author had seen his grandfather's portrait, an old man with a turban and a long white beard covering his chest. To the author, his grandfather didn't seem like a man who could have a wife and children, but someone who could have lots and lots of grandchildren. Means, since the author Kushwant Singh was born, he was seeing his grandmother in the same appearance, the appearance which he had seen of his grandmother. He says he has not seen a change in that appearance, right? For him, for him, his grandmother was an old woman with a wrinkled face, and he has seen her like this for the past so many years that he could not imagine her to be young and pretty, right? The day he was born, from the day he could have identified things, he is seeing his grandmother, in the same appearance, right? An old lady with a wrinkled face, and that is why it was not possible for him to imagine that his grandmother would have been once young and pretty. And the same thing was with his grandfather as well, right? For him, his grandfather appeared to be someone who would have lots and lots of grandchildren. His grandmother used to move around the house in spotless white, with her one hand resting on her waist and her other hand counting on the beads of rosary. Now, there are three phases in the story. The three phases are when the author used to live with his grandmother in the village, right? When the author used to live with his grandmother in the village, and his parents were in the city, earning a lot for their better future. So his parents have gone to the city to earn money, right? To earn a better future for the author, right? They wanted a stable life, and that is why both the parents have gone to the city for earning, and they have left author with his grandmother. So starting from the morning till the end, till the night, the entire day of author, like the entire day he used to spend with his grandmother, right? The grandmother used to wake him up for school. Grandmother used to get him ready for school. Grandmother used to take him to school, then bring him back from school, and then they used to discuss about whatever they have studied in school. And grandmother, because he was studying something about he was doing a religious study also, so even grandmother was able to help him with studies as well, right? A bit of religious study was also there. So wherever religious study was there, grandmother was able to help author, and she felt happy helping him. So his entire day revolved around grandmother. They both were happily living in the village, and they shared a very strong bond with each other. Now there was the second phase, when the author's parents have finally settled down in the city, and they call for author and his grandmother to come and settle down in the city. So they take author and grandmother to the city now, right? Now in village, what was there in village? They used to spend their entire day together. Now when they shift to city, this is the turning point in the relationship. Author was admitted to a hi-fi English medium school, right? He was studying certain subjects which was beyond grandmother's understanding, and she was not able to help author in his studies, right? Second, in village, grandmother used to drop author to the school, right? Meanwhile, author used to study in the school, she used to rest in the nearby temple, and she used to return home along with the author only. Now here the author used to go school with a school bus. So initially grandmother used to drop author to the bus stand, right? And it was like she used to drop him to the bus stand and she used to go and receive him, but this practice didn't continue for a longer duration. Also, author like grandmother didn't consider singing and dancing to be something which children of good families used to which children of good families do. And author was slowly and slowly getting interested towards these extracurricular activities also. Apart from that, all the lectures he was studying was in English, right? He was studying in an English medium school, and grandmother could not understand English, so grandmother even could not help author in English. So a bit of their relationship started changing. Now third phase was when the author finally went to the college. Now when author finally got enrolled in a college, he got a separate room of his. Now this is again something, though they have come from the village, right? They have come from the village, they have settled down in the city, but still they were living in the same room. They were seeing each other on a daily basis. But when the author was given another room office, even that common string was broken now. Author was given a separate room, and slowly author got engrossed in his own activities, and they hardly used to interact with each other, or they hardly used to see each other, because author got busy in his own life. And grandmother, grandmother slowly and slowly she has accepted this seclusion, means separation. She has calmly accepted it, and she engaged herself in other activities like feeding of sparrows, right? Always and always indulged in one or the other religious activities. She used to pray a lot, and she used to feed sparrows. So this was, even grandmother was trying to engage herself in other activities. Now the final phase was when the grandson finally decides to go abroad, right? Now when grandson finally decides to go abroad, he knew he'll be going for a longer time. And the day he was going in, grandmother had gone to even drop him at the railway station, right? And when he kissed him on his forehead, all of a sudden grandson realized, might be this is the last time I'm seeing my grandmother, and while I return, might be she'll not be there, and I'll not be able to see her again. And he could finally understand, he could finally feel that pain of separation. But after the author returns from abroad and he sees grandmother is there to receive him, he was very happy to see grandmother, right? And grandmother also, after author had come from abroad, she decided to celebrate that day, and she had gathered all the nearby women, and she was playing dholki and everything, and she was enjoying. In this enjoyment, she even forgot to pray that day. And the next morning she fell ill. When she had fallen ill, right, and she said, "Ki come on, I had omitted my prayer last evening, so in my final moments I would not talk to anyone, and I would only pray." Though family members, they have revolted against it, they showed their disagreement, but grandmother, she simply got engrossed in her prayers. And when that rosary fell out of her hand and grandmother has finally left her body and her soul was free, no one knew. And finally the grandmother was gone. So class, this was the short explanation of the chapter, right? This is the short explanation of the chapter. Now what you people will do is, you will go through the chapter, right? Go through the chapter very thoroughly, right? Underline all the hard words and everything. If any query is there, you are free to ask me on your WhatsApp group. Also, you know your pattern of studying: reading the chapter, marking down the hard words, meanings and pronunciation, selecting 5 words, writing down their synonyms and antonyms, and making 5 sentences each. Then you begin with the summary. And after summary, you begin with the question answers. And after question answers, what you will do is you will create a storyboard for the chapter, The Portrait of a Lady. The homework should be done on time. Thank you.